40 seconds. I need to turn this audio down. It's too loud in my ear. Let's see if they actually start on time. $20 seconds. Oh shit. They actually start on time? I'll stand correct.
Rare drop? What does that mean?
Who?
Obtain Paladin armor. I got a rare drop apparently.
Oh shit, what is it? Oh, I thought it was a trailer.
Welcome to the CAPCOM E3 Showcase.
What's up, girl?
Host Rachel Puerico, aka Seltzer, and I'll be your guide as we walk through the
What's up,
latest
Seltzer?
releases, news, and updates from Capcom.
So
We'll hear
Spence.
from the Resident Evil Village team, share some news from the world of Monster Hunter.
What the
and
fuck?
The latest on Ace Attorney. Then we'll wrap up with some updates from our friends at Capcom Fighters. So what are we waiting for? Let's get started. Our first stop today, Resident Evil Village. The Resident Evil franchise
I don't know if I should watch
continues
this.
to pioneer the latest and greatest in survival horror.
Why?
The team has
'Cause I haven't
been
finished
blown
it.
away by the response to Resident Evil
So I'm
Village,
I'm
which
sure that they're gonna
launched
announce like
last
some new
month.
DLC.
It brought the world another chapter
What is it
in
for?
this decades-long story.
Resident
as
Evil
the
Village?
franchise celebrates its
Oh.
25th anniversary this year. I'm honored to be able to introduce Tsuyoshi Kanda, producer on Resident Evil Village, with a special message for the fans.
No spoilers, bro. It's my own fault. I get it. Yeah, it's a DLC. God damn it. I'm gonna like halfway pay attention to this shit.
She's everything to me.
I don't know what's going on. I'm paying attention.
I think it's time you left things in my hands.
I still low-key want to play that, but I'm just waiting. Okay.
I feel you.
Hi everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Kanda, producer on Resident Evil Village. I want
Village.
to take this
I'm sorry,
opportunity
it's
to
racist.
thank everyone who's prayed since we launched the game in May. We hope you're enjoying this new chapter in survival horror.
I will.
As a reminder,
Very for
everyone who
you.
purchases Resident Evil Village will gain free access to our online multiplayer title, Resident Evil
Let's see.
Aliverse, where players go head-to-head with their
Where am I
favorite
at?
Resident Evil heroes.
Hey, it's Jack.
I'm now happy to announce that Resident Evil Aliverse will go live next month across all supported platforms. So head into the fray to celebrate the Resident Evil 25th anniversary.
By popular demand, development has just started on additional DLC for Resident Evil Village. Bet. More info later. Bet. That's all I need to see.
Thank you, Kanda-san, for that wonderful update. Next up, some long-awaited news from the world of Monster Hunter. Whether it's adventuring alongside monsters or battling them with friends, we've got something for you. First, let's dive into the brand new story-based RPG entry to the series, Monster Hunter Stories 2, Wings of Ruin.
Wings of Ruin. What the hell? Oh. She's crying. That didn't sound like a cry at first. That sounded like something else.
This was his fate.
The hell?
Red may have been strong and skilled.
Those are
Against
some
the
moans,
awesome
I'm just
power
saying.
of nature, he was merely a man. He never stood a chance.
All around, things just kept getting worse. But I heard that Guardian Ratha had survived and returned to Hekolu Island. went there to see Red's old Monstie again. Then, of course, that's when I met you.
Oh.
You were given Red's kinship stone, and now a Rathalos egg. This is destiny.
A Rathalos egg.
This is the legendary monster, Ray's Wing Ratha, the monster with the wings of ruin.
It's said that a beat of its wings can bring about waves of destruction.
Many people believe there's a connection between the strange happenings and the wings of ruin. The pits are appearing everywhere, and they're emitting a strange light.
What's this whole idea of forming kinship with monsters? How do you control them?
It's not about control. Monsters help riders of their own will. And
That's how Bracadillos.
bonds between monsters and riders are just like your bond with Tsukino.
Will you low-key get mad if Patrick does get that one first?
Why are all of these pits appearing?
Did
Those people who want to take
a little bit, yeah. I'm gonna talk about shit.
I have questions.
If there's worry or doubt,
I'm gonna talk my shit for a second if he does.
Ratha will become anxious too. He
I mean,
needs
in the end of the day, I can't really get mad. It's his money, but I'm gonna talk shit in the beginning.
what?
I can sense the flames of his life force weakening. The burden of such great power is too much for his body to bear.
It's turn-based. That's the thing that only reason why I'm actually looking at it myself.
A voice.
A voice.
Can you hear it?
I mean, I want to have my own fucking monster to ride around with.
Yeah. Mitsune is probably the one that I would choose for a good bit, or
They have the power of kinship.
Nargacuga.
They're friends.
That motherfucker.
They're Monsties. Humans carry the strength
Apparently, he got
of what
buffed.
they need. That makes them strong.
Again?
I was watching Dear Gamer video and he was just like,
I believe in the
he said they
strength of
fucking buffed
humanity.
Nargacuga. I was just like, why?
I mean, I know they buffed him since World, but if they buffed him again, then that's weird.
All right, here's the real deal. Okay, well, not that part, but. Yeah.
Looks pretty epic, right? And how about that announcement? The canine companion Palamute from Monster Hunter Rise will be joining Monster
I need
Hunter
Seltzer
Stories
just
2
relax just a
as
little
one of
bit.
the new Monsties in the first free title
I am
update
alone, though,
coming
so she
soon
can-
after
she can
the
still
game's
get it.
release. You can get an early peek at the game with the Monster Hunter Stories 2 Wings of Ruin trial version.
We didn't see
starting
nothing
on
from
June
Ghostwire
25th,
Tokyo this
which
year.
also carries your progress
Nope.
over to the full game
Is that
release
weird?
just a few weeks later on
Well,
July
it's
9th. That's not the only way
it's
to join the hunt.
PS5 exclusive,
Millions
right?
of you made Monster Hunter Rise a
Is
huge
it?
success earlier this year.
I
and we have even more
thought
content
so.
coming, including
Last
a new
time we saw it
collaboration
during
on the
the,
Rise. Let's find out more.
The very first time we saw it was during the Xbox conference.
Unless I'm getting them mixed up with a different one.
That Asian chick, that's where she showed up.
This is for my fellow hunters.
Oh shit.
Rathalos is no runt.
Moon's blessing emerge.
Get ready.
I have a good feeling.
What will it be?
Moon's blessing emerge.
I'm an idiot. I didn't know you could still use your fucking wire bug carrying an egg.
I've never tried to carry the egg, to be honest.
I did for like a second, and just to see like what happened, and play possum. Okay.
Tamura is like my second home.
You think you can take on Rondine?
Oh, all right. Well, yeah. So there's nothing there. I mean, I guess I kind of expected it.
There
Cool.
has never been a better time to be a Monster Hunter fan. With all the new updates to Monster Hunter Rise and the launch of Monster Hunter Stories 2 this summer. We can't wait to hear about your own stories of adventure. Well, that's not the only thing Capcom has in store for us this July. Fans of Phoenix Wright will have new chapters to explore with the release of the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles.
I might actually
North
get
American
this.
and European future attorneys will
What?
finally be
I
able to get
wanted to always get into the Ace Attorney games. I just never did.
and the Great Ace Attorney 2 Resolve, which were previously only available in Japan. You'll travel back in time to the late 19th century Japan and London to play as Ryunosuke Naruhodo, Phoenix Wright's ancestor, in this action.
Why does it feel like her voice got dubbed into saying
that?
that? That was super weird.
Let us unravel this mystery.
Objection!
Welcome to the center of the world. Great Britain's mighty capital, London.
This country is incredible. I will become a lawyer. I have to.
So then, let us unravel this mystery and discover what events led to this curious murder. Who are you? Herlock Sholmes. You must have heard of me.
Herlock Sholmes.
Solve this case, Naruhodo-san.
Okay.
Let us engage in the art of deduction, Mr. Naruhodo. Well,
Wow.
what have we here? It would seem the truth is now tantalizingly close.
The defense demands its right to a cross-examination.
The fact that my man said my name is Herlock Sholmes.
Objection. Your testimony completely contradicts the facts.
Objection! My lord, with all due respect, this is an outrage!
You're the best lawyer in the world.
That's right, because my name is Herlock Sholmes. You didn't know?
We have 10 new cases and 8 mini escapades where you can take on the role of a defense attorney. Now, we all want to see some gameplay, right? Let's take a closer first look at 2 gameplay features new to the franchise in the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles: Dance of Deduction and Summation Examination.
Yo, Seltzer got some hips though. You know what I'm saying? That hip game is pretty nice.
I'm Jonathan, Capcom's marketing brand manager for the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles.
So this is the capital of Great Britain.
Where to?
The Supreme Court in Whitehall, if you wouldn't mind.
The Capcom team is thrilled to present 2 new gameplay features, Dance of Deduction and Summation Examination, coming to the Ace Attorney series.
While investigating to prove your client's innocence, players will come across conspicuous situations that require further examination with the help of Ryunosuke's legal aid Suzato and the brilliance of deduction from Detective Herlock. Herlock will proceed to present his logic and reasoning spectacular, a grandiose yet flawed series of conjectures.
That's a lot of reading. I forgot this game that had like long periods without voice being heard. Might still try it. Objection!
Ryunosuke and Susato will then discuss to correct the flaws in Herlock's deductions. At this point, players will be prompted to search for clues that help identify the errors in the detective's logic and reveal the truth to the mystery. As players present new evidence and observations, Herlock will amend his
My man got the realest haircut.
based on the new information. Upon uncovering the truth, Ryunosuke and Herlock enter into a semi-metaphorical, semi-literal dance that brings them to the conclusion of the dance of deduction.
It wasn't me. Objection! What the fuck? You know the man, oh, you're a woman. If only I managed to cut off my hair. Ooh, that detective work. Damn. Guilty.
In courtroom battles, players will attempt to convince 6 jurors of the innocence of their client. Their progress will be displayed and represented by 2 scales of justice, one black, representing a guilty verdict, and one white, representing a not guilty verdict.
That's fucked up. Why the black verdict gotta be guilty and the white verdict gotta be non-guilty?
Face off against the jurors.
I see what y'all did.
Provide explanations as to why they've reached their guilty verdict.
You'll have to identify conflicting statements and sway the jury in your favor. Examine each statement carefully and select 2 contradicting jurors to call out the flaws in their logic.
Objection!
Objection!
Be ready to provide evidence from the court record to help prove the contradiction in their claims. When you successfully point out one of these contradictions among the jurors,
My man got the
you might
realest
change
death
their
slam
minds.
of all time.
With a slam of their fist, each juror you persuade will send a fiery ball towards the scales above and literally tip the scales of justice in your favor. Bring each contradiction to light and persuade the jury to help prove your client's innocence.
Objection! My lord, with all due respect, this is an outrage!
This has just been a small taste of the exciting new gameplay features in the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. We are very excited to get this game in the hands of both new fans and diehard fans alike. Thanks for watching.
July 27th? Alright.
It already seems like I have a bunch of games to catch up on. There are some exciting new adventures and titles to look forward to. Well, that's a look at the new premieres from Capcom, but what about esports? Let's close out today's showcase with a few words from 2 of the stars of Capcom Fighters, Rob TV and Vicious. They'll tell us what's been going on with Capcom esports, including updates on the CAPCOM Pro Tour, Intel World Open, Street Fighter League, and all the other content on Capcom Fighters. Over to you guys.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the Capcom esports presentation for E3 2021. My name is Vicious, commentator for the Capcom Pro Tour as well as Street Fighter League, here with competitive Street Fighter V player and host extraordinaire, Hollywood, Rob TV. What's going on, Rob?
Oh my goodness, Vicious. Host extraordinaire. That just sounds beautiful. It has a ring to it, and I think that's the perfect word to describe what we have for everyone today. Street Fighter V, Capcom E3. It just feels right, and you feel the electricity in the air. Nice! Nice! What? That was nasty! And there might be some people at home, Vicious, who don't fully know what competitive Street Fighter V is. The long and the short.
No, we know, man. We're just tired of it.
Around the world, state to state, country to country, and we try to bring our opponent's life bar from 100 all the way down to 0 and feel pretty goddamn good doing it.
That's right, Rob.
My God, I did not need that explanation as to what a fucking fight tournament is.
And become possibly a world champion at Street Fighter V.
The double perfect, the way he looked at the camera like, don't ever expect another man's control.
So in this year's CPT overall, it's a series of tournaments that have $5,000 on the line for each tournament, but that money alone, that's not what's really at stake here. It's about making it to the granddaddy of them all, Capcom Cup.
The granddaddy of them all.
Item just reset in grand finals of Capcom Cup.
So behind me, you can see in all of its glory, the Capcom Pro Tour 2021 official stage and set, and that's a place that you are very, very familiar with.
That's right, we take all of our events and broadcast it live from this stage, and we check out all of the top competitors from each and every one of these regions. And speaking of, the Capcom Pro Tour has shaped up a lot. 2021, we have 32 events going on in the Capcom
Man,
Pro Tour.
I was really hoping that they would have
So there's so many
said something, man.
For players from around the world
That was it?
to get that ticket into
I think this is the last of it.
season. I'm absolutely excited because, again, that is a big change from what 2020 was into what we could expect for 2021.
And Mago is your first qualifier for Japan for the Capcom Pro Tour.
I mean,
not only can you catch the Capcom Pro Tour live on the Capcom Fighters channel, you can do so on a plethora of platforms. We have it on Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. Of course, if you don't catch it live, you can also check out the VODs for all the competitive studying you would need to become a successful Street Fighter V player, as well as catching some of the community-focused content that we have on Capcom Fighters. We have No Neutral, the official pre-show of the Capcom Pro Tour. We have sets.
I mean, this is all cool, you know, but
In an exhibition first to 10. Not only that, actually, we do have Street Fighter League that's happened season after season, non-stop action, 6 teams of 3, duke it out in this battle tournament series to see who will walk away with the championship and the $150,000 prize.
Street Fighter League is something that you don't want to miss because normally we only have 1v1 content. But now you actually have your teammates at your back, and every decision that you make is not just about you anymore.
Look for more news on Street Fighter League later this year.
It's Oki time. What's gonna happen? Nice. He checks it. He checks the movement. What's happening?
It's so good. Let's not forget, the Intel World Opening is happening right now. Top players representing 11 regions around the world are competing for their place in the World Finals happening next month. Be sure to check out the official website for more information, including current standings and broadcast schedule.
To commemorate this event, everyone who logged in during this period will receive an exclusive competitor title and dojo object. You do not want to miss this.
I highly recommend everyone to stay tuned for future Capcom Pro Tour updates on the Capcom Fighters channel.
And again, we've had so many events so far. We started off with the Japan region. We've had a couple of more events going on afterwards, but the action does not stop. In fact, we're going to be continuing off with the Midwest region for the Capcom Pro Tour. I know you're definitely excited about that.
100%. I mean, of course, your boy is from Ohio. Make sure you guys tune in to see the tournament.
You do not want to miss some of the best Street Fighter V players in the world compete head-to-head.
So it's you. I dare you to find better Street Fighter. I dare you.
This is a game about being a world warrior. Capcom Pro.
I love Street Fighter as much as the next guy, man, but this can't be the end of this conference. We're just
This game has changed the lives of so many people here.
Ooh, nice. Oh, the pop-off. That's what I'm talking about.
I told you it's gonna go to the limit, and I ain't liable to beat.
This is the ultimate Street Fighter V experience. This is Capcom Pro Tour.
Thanks, a really exciting season so
That's it?
far, and I can't wait to see how this plays out on the road to Capcom Cup.
She still came back.
Remember to
See.
check out Capcom Fighters' Twitch and YouTube channels for more information and to watch the latest matches. So that's a wrap for Capcom at E3
Oh
this year.
my God.
Let's recap what we all saw. Resident Evil Village is back.
This
with the
conference
latest installment
is-
of the survival horror experience and RE-verse as part of the franchise's 25th anniversary. We have new adventures to embark on in the world of Monster Hunter with Monster Hunter Stories 2, Wings of Ruin, and Monster Hunter Rise. And don't forget to go back
Oh
in
my
time with the
God.
great Ace Attorney
So you really only shown the little bit about Resident Evil, the shit we already knew about Monster Hunters, and the only new thing shown was Ace Attorney.
There really is something for everyone here today. But don't go anywhere yet. Join the conversation on Twitter and make sure you check out the Capcom virtual booth on the E3
What you mean don't go
portal to
anywhere?
watch all these videos again and more. I'm Rachel Querico, aka Seltzer. Thank you for being part of the Capcom
Seltzer, you lucky I want to do things. You're the only part about this that was actually, man. Boo.
Wow. So nothing about Rise either, huh?
No skin, but it's the shit we already knew that he showed during that one live event. About the skins coming. That's it. Boo! This was not a good conference.
Hey man, Nintendo can kill it.
Shit, they don't have to do much.
They really don't.
Boo! That is upsetting. I thought they would at least give him like a Street Fighter character. That was like nothing. That wasn't it, man. Yeah, nah.
Right now, but we will.
Wow. It's like, wow.
Called the Constellation. The narrator talks about venturing into a field of stars.
Apparently there's a Razer E3 keynote, whatever the fuck that means.
Reminiscent of the space age.
That's PC related, man. It's not gonna fucking matter.
Well, I was curious. Did Destiny not show up? Like maybe they showed up during the PC thing. Well, no, we would have known about that by now.
Yeah.
Bethesda also
They're not. I think you're right earlier. They're not gonna do anything at all for E3.
on its updated Creation Engine 2, which means improvement to graphical fidelity among other things.
If they do, I don't know what conference they're gonna do it under at this point.
Stated, we've spent
Yeah.
years developing it to power the next generation of
Oh, that's so upsetting.
And yes, you'll be able to play it on Xbox
Damn, she look
consoles
good.
and PC when it lands on November 11th, 2022. That's not all Team Green had in store for fans, with a deeper look at Halo Infinite and its free-to-play multiplayer. Our first taste of Infinite's multiplayer came in the form of a fast-paced montage of match moments across a variety of maps. Cosmetic upgrades from Halo games past are making a return as well as our favorite narrator.
I don't know what to say.
The free-to-play
That Capcom sucked.
and cross-progression. The experience will reportedly be optimized
not
for
your
every
Capcom?
device, PC,
No,
Xbox One,
not at
Xbox
all.
Series X, and S. We also got a
No Mega Man, no nothing new, man. It just
yourself through some zero-gravity wrecking.
that sucks.
There seems to be a new AI construct working with the Master Chief, but judging by its dialogue, Cortana may still play a
If they threw Mega Man there, I could be like, all right, it's nothing.
pass at release, but we just don't know when that release date is specifically. Although they did say it was due this holiday after having been originally delayed out of fall 2020. With the remaster of Diablo 2 announced,
I don't know who this woman is on
earlier
IGN,
this
but she
year,
is
fans have
life.
been wondering just when they can take on the forces of hell again, and we finally have an answer. Diablo 2 Resurrected is hitting consoles and PC on September 23rd. This HD remaster of the classic ARPG will be available on PC via Blizzard's Battle.net and Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, PS4,
Not that I needed to see it, but I for sure thought, oh, they're gonna easily announce a Resident Evil 4 remake. Not even that.
expansion. This follows a playable alpha in April.
So you know what I have to say about this conference? Objection.
Blizzard is trying to stay true to Diablo 2's roots. If that isn't enough fire and brimstone for you, the remaster will be available standalone or as a part of a bundle, the Diablo Prime Evil Collection. This comprehensive collection contains the Diablo 3 Eternal Collection, which includes Diablo 3, the Reaper of Souls expansion, the Rise of the Necromancer content pack, and a few cosmetic goodies. Pre-orders are available now, and don't forget to pick up words like so you can open that portal to the Chaos Secret level. With E3 now in full swing, are there some games you're still looking for? Did Microsoft blow your mind? Let us know. I'm Stella Chung, and that was your daily.
Stella Chung, that's her
Now that
name.
you're all caught up on the news.
Oh, she replaced
check out
Sid. I'm
the rest of our
tripping.
E3 coverage on YouTube, across social media, and even on your smart TV. Download the IGN app on all of your mobile devices.
I mean, I'm okay with
subscribe to
that.
the Daily Fix on Snapchat, and for all things.
Oh
everything
yeah,
else,
little Asian chick.
IGN.com.
Yeah. I don't know what this Razer E3 keynote's gonna be. I'm assuming it's about Razer products that are coming, I guess. I'm so.
Welcome to the Razer keynote at E3, the world's biggest video games convention. We have got an insane show for everyone today. We have come a long way here together, for gamers by gamers, and today we're one of the biggest gaming brands in the world. We span hundreds of millions of gamers, from PC gaming to console gaming to mobile gaming. But what I'd like to talk a little bit about today, to kick things off, is PC gaming, something near, dear,
Of
close
course,
to my heart,
it's about PC gaming.
and pretty much to talk about the decade.
You know, it's weird saying it like I can't do it now. I keep forgetting.
We launched the world's first true gaming laptop.
I don't care about this
And this
conference.
caused quite a bit of controversy back then because gaming laptops in the true sense of the word. They were gaming luggables